Graham and welcome to Man vs Film. This is going to be a review for True Story.
Man vs Film.
Now, True Story stars James Franco and Jonah Hill, and it is a true story based around this person, Christian Longo, who's played by James Franco, and Michael Finkel is played by Jonah Hill. Michael Finkel is a big-time reporter for the New York Times. Now, things happen at the start of the movie and he is kind of shunned from his profession and kind of blacklisted, and he's going nowhere. Then he gets a phone call and he finds out that one of the top 10 most wanted people, Christian Longo, has been apprehended by the FBI, and they find out that he's been using Michael Finkel's name. Now obviously Michael Finkel is intrigued by why he's using his name, but more interested in getting a story, getting back into his field, his journalistic aspects take over, and he just homes in on this story. Now, as it transpires, Christian Longo has been arrested on the murder of his family, his wife and his 3 kids. And the tale revolves around visits to jail where Michael Finkel and Christian Longo interact and sort of share both parts of their personalities and the stories, their backgrounds, and why what happened to the kids happened. Also in this movie is Felicity Jones as Jill. That's Michael Finkel's other half, I believe. It doesn't really explicitly tell you that. And she is in the movie for a few scenes, and she does fairly well. But this is definitely the Jonah Hill and the James Franco show. And it's quite a good show to watch. The two guys are definitely comfortable working off each other and they perform really well. But what lets this down is the story. It's not an interesting story. It's not a story that you really want to get to the end of. It doesn't really have an end to get to. As the characters move throughout the movie and they interact, one getting the upper hand, the other getting the upper hand, it's like a give and take, a tug of war almost. But you never feel like you're getting the real truth from either of the characters of what's actually happened. In fact, the very last 20 minutes of the movie, it goes to a court case, and there is one marvellous scene where James Franco is telling the jury what actually happened, and that is a great performance by Franco, and it's a scene that's worth seeing. But ultimately I felt that the movie left a bad taste in your mouth. You don't feel like you're getting all the facts, you just feel like you're getting keynotes on the case, and you want to know more, you want to know the ins and outs, particularly afterwards when the court case is done. Like I said, Felicity Jones is in this movie and she has 2 key scenes in it. One when Christian Longo phones her, and one where she goes and visits Christian Longo in jail. Now both these scenes have no purpose that I can tell. She doesn't relay any of the information to Michael Finkel, Jonah Hill's character. She just makes up her own mind that she does not like this character, and that seems to be it. And again, it doesn't tie into the rest of the movie. It doesn't make much sense. There's not many characters in here. So when you have a scene away from your 2 male leads, you're kind of wondering, is it going to tie into the rest of the story? Here, it doesn't. The movie is these 2 guys battling through acting in front of the camera, and it does okay, but ultimately the story's not worth telling. It's not that interesting, and apart from the performances, which are good but they aren't great, there's nothing really in this movie. I was fairly disappointed by True Story. I was really excited going into it. I thought it was going to be a fantastic movie. Just wasn't as good as I hoped it to be. I'm going to give True Story 2 out of 5. It could have done so much better. If you saw True Story and you've got a different opinion, let me know what you thought about it. I'm really interested to find out about this one. And I will see you next time on Man vs Film.
Man vs Film.